What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar.
Boy, Dre, they forever, baby.
Brian Reeves, Director 70 times 7.
And it's your boy, Artist.
The girl's Tasia name. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half Back in Business podcast.
Era, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie P again.
Boy, Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
Check. How are you?
I'm fine.
Does he play sports?
He was playing football. He's supposed to play basketball this school year. I'm trying to get him into. He's a game head.
Oh, shout out to Sweezy because he is too.
All he wants to do is play the game. So I'm trying to get him out of that.
True that.
When you're young, most definitely.
Yeah.
When you're old, no, game head. You're out of trouble.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
for
Keep
sure.
you in the house. Okay, it's the King Team Network. We are back here with another amazing interview. I've been trying to catch her for a very long time. She's always out. Yeah, I've been trying to catch you. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry about that.
'Cause
I'm here.
She's popping. She's here.
I'm here.
And thank you for that. We have Kia from High Priority in the motherfucking building.
Ew.
How are you?
I'm good.
I've already learned so much, not just about you, but branding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talked about stick-to-itiveness.
sure.
We talked about just, you know, figuring it out and not really caring how people react to it. You know,
Right.
Just canceling people out if they need to be canceled out.
Cancel him out. Gotta go.
I think there's levels, right? So the first level is getting it started. So then you get it started and you're like, oh, everybody that I know is gonna support me. And then you realize, nah, that doesn't happen. So then it's like, okay, that's fine. Let me figure out who is and let me lean towards them.
For
And then
sure.
those people that you're not leaning towards, they wanna say, you're changing. But it's not you actually, it's just I'm trying to elevate my situation.
Right. And I'm doing something that I've never done before. I've never done this before. So it's like I can't be the same person that I was when I'm trying to figure out something that I've never had to figure out before.
Big facts.
So it's like, it's a challenge. I can't do the same things I was doing because if I don't, I'm a lack in high priority. When I can be trying to figure out how I can get it to next level. I need to write a business plan.
Come on.
I need to put this content out.
Come on.
I have to get all these different colors out.
Come
People are
on.
asking for hoodies and all kind of stuff. So it's like, I can't focus too much on what I used to do because I'm trying to figure this whole high priority thing out. And it's once I start something, it's like I can't stop. I'm not going to commit myself to something and I don't see it through. And that is like, that's a challenge because there's so much going on in this world. There's so much different people pulling you this way. And it's like, you have to still, you know, have discipline to get the job done and not quit. Because like you said, people, you start something and then you be like, dang, so-and-so was, I don't even see them doing that no more. And it's like,
We don't like to talk about those
we
things.
don't
but
like to talk
yes,
about those
like,
things.
they just do not be there no more.
They don't be there no more. But that's not me. High priority, I don't care if no one ever buys high priority ever again. I'm going to still rock high priority. I'm going to still try to figure out how to do high priority and get it to where I feel like I can get it to.
Absolutely.
And keep putting out content.
Yes. So, take us all the way back. When did High Priority start?
High priority started February 21st of 2020.
So, it started literally right before the pandemic hit. How long before you created High Priority did you have an idea like this?
Probably since I was in my early 20s. I will always tell my mom, like, I'm not supposed to be working. I'm not supposed to be sitting in somebody's building. I'm supposed to be out in the world doing something. And I didn't know what it was. High priority wasn't even, it was just, I thought I needed to be out in the world doing something. And she was like, Kia, you're just being lazy. You just trying to get out of working, you need to work and did it. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's not a problem with working. I don't mind working. But I feel like I'm not supposed to be doing a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
So it was like I had to like, what do I want to do? And I wanted to create something for me, and I wanted to create something for people. And I'm like, I'm not too much into fashion, but I like to create. And I want to create something that somebody can wear and feel good about themselves.
Okay.
So along with me wanting to create, okay, I think I'm gonna come out with clothes.
That was your idea. Was like, I'm gonna put some clothes out. Okay.
And then I was like, okay, now that I have an idea of I can do clothes, I'm gonna start with t-shirts.
Okay.
And I want to make my logo to be able to fit everybody's needs.
And how long did that take? The process to find the logo. This logo.
This logo, like this is my 4th logo.
Wow.
So I would say probably 2 years.
Of
2 years.
The process of figuring out what I really want. That's important though. 'Cause a lot of people rush it.
I bought I had my heat press, I had my Cricut, like I bought a computer, I had everything. I was sitting on it.
Really?
Before, yeah, and I had it all, and it probably took me maybe a year into the 2 years to finally bring all of that stuff out of the basement.
Really?
Yes, I
And
was
it
sitting on
changed
it
your
for a
life?
while, and it changed my life. I love High Priority. I really don't know where I would be if High Priority didn't exist.
That's a fact.
I don't know.
And I think that, ideas come every day. It's what we do with those ideas that changes everything.
Yeah.
You know? So, you finally got it, you finally got the stuff out the basement. Did you always have High Priority? Was that always the name?
High Priority was always the name.
Now, what is High Priority?
High priority is knowing your worth. High priority is not letting everyone else or anybody else lessen or make you forget your worth, because we are human.
Yes.
And there's horrible people out here, and there's people who put you down, there's people who abuse you, there's people who will neglect you. But you yourself, you have to understand who you are. You have to treat yourself as a high priority.
Yes.
And if you don't do it, who will?
Exactly.
So that's kind of like another thing, that high priority is just, like I said, it's bigger than me. I just want people to understand and know their worth.
Yes, because I know my worth, people.
You know your worth?
I'm starting to. But it's a process.
It
And,
is.
you spoke on this before. Even after introducing High Priority to the world, you were still finding how you viewed yourself as a priority.
Yes.
Through certain relationships. And I think we all kind of go through those things. Sometimes it takes longer than others to kind of like understand, like, no, I'm worth more than how you're treating me.
Right.
So within this 2-year process, what was starting to change? Because I love what you said, you had to start becoming your brand. You had to start living what you were wearing.
Right.
I
Facts.
feel the same way. Like when I started the King TV Network, I already viewed myself as a king, but I didn't know what it meant to be a king.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The greatest king is the one who serves, not the one who tells people what to do.
Right.
So the greatest king is the server. He's
Okay.
a servant. You know, he's a servant to his people.
Right.
Now, with that comes, different great things, but you have to humble yourself enough to know that you have to be able to do everything if you want to be a king.
Yeah.
So, to be a high priority as a person, how do you have to wake up every day?
I wake up these days, I have my alarm set first and foremost,
Real shit?
and it's prayer time when I wake up.
Wow, I love it. I love it.
I start setting aside time for God when I wake up in the morning.
Yes.
I get me and my kids ready for school and for work. I'm taking my journal. I journal at work. Like I said, I
you?
kind of like, I'm
Love
in
it.
this finessing space at my job where I've
Yeah.
been there long enough. The office that I work at is pretty laid back. So I get to work, and in between patients, I'm journaling.
Yeah.
I'm reading my Bible. I'm editing videos. I'm editing pictures.
You put out content.
Put out content. I'm the
Definitely.
content queen.
You definitely put out content.
You got to. I learned that you have to stay in people's faces.
You gonna see clips of us until you die.
Until you die.
It's just what it is. We had a mother circling.
Right. That's how you
So
stay
when
relevant.
did you learn that? When did you figure that part out?
I overheard someone, and I don't even remember where I heard it from, but they were just like, if you want to make it, if you want people to know who you are, you have to stay in people's faces. You have to be outside, even when you don't want to be outside.
That's a fact.
So
Cause
just
you be outside.
yeah, I do be outside, and sometimes I don't want to be outside. Sometimes I'm not even gonna hold you. I'd rather be at home. I'd rather be at home, but it's like I have to at least try to show my face as much as I can, and still have my me time because
Absolutely, it's one of the most important things as an adult. To have your time for yourself, because like you said, you can be pulled, boom, boom,
yeah.
and it's like 3 days later, and it's like, are you okay?
Right, I'm
Have
tired.
You eating? You see me yawning, I'm tired.
see.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you good because I'm tired too.
But we also have to do these things.
Right, we
for
definitely
us.
do.
You know, this is therapy for me, sitting down with amazing brands and individuals, because it helps me stay stimulated mentally on something I love.
Right.
So I will be tired doing this all day, every day.
All day, every day.
And that's what I was searching for.
Okay.
Coming out of college, it was like, oh yeah, I need something like football where I don't care if I'm dead to rights.
Right.
I shouldn't even be able to get up.
Right.
We got practice. All right, we got 45 minutes. All right, figure this out.
Gotta
Better
figure
drink
this
some
out.
water, get some electrolytes, and look, get it together, my boy.
Get it together, my boy.
Um,
For sure.
So, how have you seen your brand grow from 2020, February 21st, 2020?
More so with my supporters. I think, because it can get discouraging when you're trying to put something out into the world that people don't need to buy shirts from me. They don't need, it's not something that they need. They can go somewhere else and get a shirt.
That's a fact.
So seeing people pour their money into me, seeing that, and then seeing the text messages and the DMs, oh my God, Kia, keep going. Oh my God, you're an inspiration. Oh my God, Kia, can you help me? Oh my God, I'm trying to come out with something. What should I do about this? Like, so seeing that from where I was, because
With the 4 shirts?
with the 4 shirts, 5 shirts.
5 shirts?
5 shirts.
That's different, ain't it?
I was discouraged in the beginning though, because after I did have a nice little span of people buying shirts, and then I was able to pour back into my business, and then it got really slow. That
Talk
point
about
was
that
like really discouraging. I was like, dang, people don't love me. Y'all ain't fucking with me no more. I'm like, y'all see me putting these shirts
Got all
out.
the shirts.
You're right. So that's why I'm like, it's not nothing that, like, once people, okay, we got high priority shirts. Like, so now it's like, okay, I need to start trying to venture out to other people, because my people's here, they got a lot of shirts. They got a lot of high priority shirts. So it's like
I can't buy another shirt.
can't buy another shirt, at least not right
else
now.
you
Like so it's like I done cried in the car. I went out to the car, cried. I cried, man. I almost gave up a couple times. Like I was discouraged. I was like praying, like, well, God, what do I do? Like I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is something that I enjoy doing. I was told that your purpose is something that you can do for the rest of your life and don't get paid for. Something that you enjoy doing that much, that you don't care about the money.
Right.
Although we definitely want to get paid for something that we're putting
Within
our
our
all
purpose.
into. But it's like, I can do this. I can put out shirts. I can, hey, just wear my shirt, you know, just support, take a picture. Take a picture with me. Something that I enjoy seeing people in my stuff. But it's like that discouraging moment almost made me give up. But I'm like, if I give up after I done already put these shirts out, I don't want people to be like, where'd Kia go?
Where'd Kia go?
Where'd Kia go?
No,
So,
facts.
facts.
We talked about that.
I'm
That's
not
one of
gonna
my
be one of
biggest
them.
fears.
That's one of my
I'm
biggest
gonna
fears
put a
too.
post out even if I don't put it. Look,
Even
if
if-
I don't record one more, if I stop here, first off, it'll be great if I stop with you. It'll be amazing.
That'd be dope too, you know.
But you gonna see clips to the day I die.
For
I got
sure.
so many no.
Man, you want to see, I got about 1,000 and something pictures in my
Really?
phone. Like, I have content for days. I
For
could probably
days.
put out a different picture every day for the rest of the year
Really?
that nobody never seen before.
Really?
Really.
Just
like
collecting.
just collecting. Like some days I have content day where I go to whatever location. I got about 5 or 6 outfits in my car. Take this picture, run into my car. Look, nobody see me. Change into this outfit. Putting this on.
Really?
Go back over there, take these pictures. Yep. Oh, let me walk real quick. Oh, let me do this, a little bit of that. Yeah, I'm dedicated. I'm invested into this at this point. Like, so it's like.
Was it in the car when you were crying you made that decision? To dedicate everything to it, or was it before
I didn't
that?
know it was. I didn't know the kid that I am now. I was nowhere near that kid then. It was just like, I have these shirts. I've been putting shirts out. People have been supporting, and I can't give up, man. I have to keep going no matter what. And I think just praying and then having just, I swear it was like those discouraging times, somebody would DM me and tell me that your shirts is dope, or your logo is fire, or I ain't seen nothing out like how
those
dope
little
yours is.
things.
Just those little, just make me smile. And then I constantly put out thank you videos or a post with thanking my supporters and thanking, like, it's like, I can never say I did this by myself. I
Right.
can never say, oh, because of me, I ain't have, even though I am the one who has to look for the shirts. I am the one putting the logos on the shirts. I am the one folding and packaging and, editing my own videos, editing my own pictures. I'm doing all of that, but if no one is buying my stuff,
You just got a whole bunch
then
of
I just got a whole bunch of stuff for nothing.
just stuff that doesn't have a purpose. And I think what changed your brand and what changes everybody's brand is you found the purpose within your brand. So you have a great name, you have a great logo, you could even market well. But if you don't have anything that attaches people to the brand, like a purpose,
A purpose.
and then living that purpose every day because you're the face of your brand, people gonna stop. People might support at first and they're gonna be like, wait a second, they ain't living what they say.
Right.
I don't know if I
Like,
wanna
she
rock
look
this
like she ain't looking like a high priority. She
Right.
don't look like she treating herself as a
Right.
high priority. So it's like, I have to carry myself, even though I'm human. I still go through things. People still play me like I'm
Right.
not a high priority.
Right.
But it's like, I
Say-
have to,
shit. Facts.
look, I gotta remind you. must
Every time.
I remind
Every
you?
time, because don't play with us.
I'm a well-wisher.
Don't play with us.
You know what a well-wisher is?
No. What is that? That
You
means
gotta go.
You gotta go. So let's talk about that for a second. You said you had to stop letting people dictate how you feel about yourself. So you started letting people go.
Mhm.
How
I'm
was
not
that
gonna
process
just-
for you?
I'm not like I'm a very loving person. I have a big heart. I love people. I think when I meet people, I just automatically put them up on a higher pedestal.
Facts,
And I
me
think
too.
I have expectations of people to be on this level. And then once you show me that you're not, then you come down some. But with me and having to remind people of who I am and how much of a high priority I am, I definitely give you chance after chance. Like, I'm going to communicate it. I'm very communicative when it comes to my feelings. Like, hey, I don't like how this feels. Hey, you're making me feel this way. Hey, this don't feel good. And if you continue, then it's like, you got to go. And you'll reach out, hey, I'm sorry. And I won't even give you a response because it's like, I'm not going to waste your time knowing that I already told you this. You didn't listen to me when I told you. I guess you thought I was playing.
Yeah.
I'm not really playing because my feelings matter. They
Yes.
hurt.
Yes.
And
Immediately.
I'm a very emotional woman. Like, it may not seem like it, but I'm emotional, but I'm also a strong-minded woman. Like, I'm very strong-minded. So it's like, I can't give people room to play with my time.
No.
Even though I want to. Like, why? It had to be you?
Yeah.
Dang, man,
Yeah.
I had hopes.
Hi. Whew.
High priority hopes.
Come on.
But you play with my
Crazy,
time.
basically.
You play with my
crazy,
time, and it's
you play
like,
with your time. And now you gotta go.
It's
Because
like
you get the other side.
if I continue to let a person treat me less than who I am, then how am I like able to put out a video telling people to look at themselves as a high priority or know your worth when I'm over here getting done crazy. And I have to tell people, like, look, you come into my life, I'm going to treat you good. I need you to do the same for me. That goes for friends, relationships, situationships, whatever got going on with anybody. Treat me as I would treat you, because I'm never going to treat you like less
Just you,
than.
anybody. That's a fact. So where can they find your brand at?
www.iamkia.com. It's IAMKEYIA.com.
And what do they see there first when they come up?
When my website pops up, you're going to see probably my face, and then high priority. It's going to be sweatshirts, and it's kind of like it's like a little vibe when you see mine.
I bet.
When you see mine.
I definitely been there. I couldn't afford it. It's not expensive. I'm just not that. I'm pretty broke. Anyway, got bills and shit. Adulting is not fun, people.
It's not.
I love the support, but God damn it, if I didn't need that $25, $30 today. Okay.
Look, holler at me. Income tax time. I got you.
See what I'm saying?
I got you.
Let's talk about that for a second. Sales and deals and different things, marketing-wise. Did you learn all of that yourself?
Kind of just seeing other people. Other people who has a clothing line. I'll be like, oh, I should do sales on holidays too. Like they're doing.
That's different.
That's different. Yeah.
It changes everything.
It changes. So it's
Hey,
like
50% off.
50% off. Oh, and free shipping.
Come on.
Like a
Just
Black Friday
pluses
sale.
and pluses.
I'm thinking about doing a buy one get one free. I haven't quite got there yet,
I heard
but
that's like a big thing in the clothing brand. Like it's like it could work.
It could work.
But it could be an issue.
yeah.
Okay.
But because I still have to think, like, I'm not in that space yet where I can just be giving out free stuff
Right.
to a whole bunch of people.
Right.
Like, so it's
They
like,
could explode
Yeah.
and it actually be.
what if somebody, like, oh, I got 50 sales and I got to do 50 shirts and 50 free
50
shirts.
Free shirts.
So that's like, that's a lot.
That's rough.
That's a lot. I'm not there yet.
Cap maybe on how many you can actually purchase of that. Anyway, that's the logistics of it all.
Yeah.
That is being a brand. That's not. People think, okay, you have a brand, it's doing good, it's moving, but it's constant. Like you can have a whole day of just thinking about, does this make sense or not? The brand could be doing fine, but it's like this whole day was like fixated on, does this logo does this color wave look good on this shirt? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does this marketing brand strategy even make sense if I put it out? I ain't even put it out yet. I ain't posted
put it
about
out yet.
nothing. I ain't did. It's just, does this make even sense? And you can kind of get, you can kind of freeze in those moments and really. And some people take 6 months, 7 months to make a decision.
For sure.
But then that's hurting the brand.
Hurting the brand.
And you might not see it for 3 months later because you had 3 months where you was already gonna have what you had. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was already moving how it's moving. But when you start talking about longevity and you start talking about I want to be here for years and
Yes.
get bigger and better, it's like that one day could change everything for the next 6 months. But you need to do that one day.
You need to do that.
So prioritizing your time. You're a mother. How do you do that?
I don't even know. My time is not prioritized. My
Wow.
time is not. It's all over the place. And I'm trying to get organized, but I probably will never be able to get organized because it's just
Completely?
not completely anyways. I even bought a calendar and I started, then I stopped. I try to remember everything in my head.
That calendar never works. I bought like 7. It's like, what day
Hey,
is it again? All right, we're going to put this down.
Listen. So it just be like, I haven't, now it's just kind of like, I try to have a sticky note of everything that I want to do today. Like, I want to do this today. And if I can at least get half of this stuff done, it's a good day.
And you wrote it down.
I wrote
so
it down.
that could go with you the next day. If you need to, you can write the other half on the next day. Like, or you can always go back. But if we don't write nothing down, Royal Family, how we going to get somewhere?
How are we going to get
All
started?
right, I know
At
y'all
least-
smoking right now. Listening to
At
this.
least try to write it down,
Please,
you know?
at least.
And at least if you can do 1 or 2 things on that list, sometimes I
You
have
gonna
my
feel
list
good,
down.
too.
Sometimes I have my list down and a whole nother idea pop in my head. And now I'm fixated on this idea in
Yeah.
my head. I have to make this video of this song that's in my head, and I already have how I want to dance in it and what the outfit I'm gonna wear, and I need to do it right now because if it get out of my head, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So all my plans
so you're
can
one
just
of those. That's really good though.
all my plans on this notepad is just gone because I didn't already something that popped in my head, and now I'm doing this, and this done took my whole day because
The
now
whole day.
after I done filmed it, now I have to edit it, and I have to be strategic with how I edit it because we done recorded about 6 or 7 of the same video, and now I'm taking pieces of this video and trying to make it into one video.
Right.
So
So that takes another 3-4 hours.
I be in there. I be at home creating stuff.
You be in your
Like
bag,
I be
that's for sure.
creating.
So when did you know you were creative?
I think I just started learning within this last year. Like ideas be popping in my head, and I'm like, maybe I should act on these ideas. Maybe these things that's popping in my head, maybe let me just do one of them.
Yeah.
And I think it was like I did this video. It was on the 4th of July. It was Drake. It was by Drake, Tim's, and
Not Future.
Future.
Not Wait For You.
Wait for you. Like it popped in my
Wait.
it
Not
popped
Drake.
in my head on the 4th of July, and I was like, okay, beat all 3 of them. Make a video with you as Future, you as Drake, and you as Tim's. And I had a suitcase in my trunk with high priority clothes in there. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I can switch out different clothes real quick. My sister was there. I'm like, hey, I need you to film this real quick. She was like, oh my God, I can't. I'm like, I have to get this content out. It's in my head and it won't go away. I just need you to just record this for me. So we was outside on the porch. I put my glasses on for Future scene, and I'm like just doing his part. And then Tim's, I'm up dancing on her part, and and then for Drake, I'm sitting on the porch, and it flowed together. So, and I did that within just that day, and I posted it that day.
That day. And it
But
just,
that wasn't what I had a video that I did right before I got to because we was at my mom's house. I had a motivational video that I recorded at my house. And I started editing it at my mom's house when we got to her house for 4th of July. And then that song popped in my head for me to do it.
everything went out the window.
The motivational video that I made, I think I put that out probably maybe 2 weeks after
Wow.
because I was so fixated on getting.
That vision.
And then I was just like, I don't want to put the motivational video out right now. I'm going to just wait.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of like I wanted to start High Priority Talk with I Am Kia. That was the first video, motivational video that I made for that. And I was like, I'm not ready for that right now.
But you are now, because you do those pretty often.
Yeah.
So how has that come?
I
that
made
come
a
with the
challenge
plan?
to myself.
Okay, talk to me.
I told myself that I was going to put out a video every day until I felt comfortable enough to be in a space where it's like, okay, this is something that I'm going to do. It was supposed to be 30 days, 30 videos. It didn't work out that way. It probably was like, I think I got up to like 15 maybe, 15 videos in 15 days. And I was like, okay, I'm comfortable now. Like, it's not working. My schedule got really hectic and so much was going on. And in that period of time, I was like, I was stressing myself out trying. I was just like, this is a challenge that I made to myself.
Yeah.
It's not nothing that someone is expecting. People don't know that I made this 30-day, 30 video challenge to
Right.
myself. I made 15 videos. That's good enough for me right now. Like, I'm not going to wreck my brain.
It had
And
the plan worked.
the plan worked. And now it's like, I have like 6 videos that I haven't put out yet.
Really? Are you going to?
I like literally was editing one over there.
Yeah, we did kind of take a little.
It's
Family,
fine.
we trying here.
Hey, I'm not.
Trying to put some shit together. It didn't really work as well as we wanted it to today, but that's okay.
It's
'cause we're gonna
cool.
try again.
Because I was able to get some of my stuff done.
See? Because this is a creative space. We are at Studio Zero for creatives. So, yeah, check us
sure.
out one day.
For sure. It's dope here. It's a lot going on here.
It is.
It's
It's
dope.
definitely a lot going on. Well, thank you so much.
problem.
Ms. Kia, where do you see your brand going in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I'm manifesting that I'm going to collaborate with LeBron James. I'm manifesting
That's gonna happen.
that's going to
You're gonna see
happen.
one of this. You're gonna actually see that clip you just said. You're gonna see that one.
Yes, I want to collaborate with LeBron James. I also want to collab with Nike.
Yes.
I'm sure you probably see my hoodies and my
Yeah.
Nike dunks and all
Put
so
that shit on first off.
yeah, like I
Put
be
that shit on.
I be like manifesting things, and so those are the 2 things. I also want to work with I Promise School. Some way, somehow, I don't know yet, but and speaking at battered women's shelters. I want to like get into more of the bag of motivational speaking as well. So next 5 years, I can see myself on stage selling out crowd, speaking, high priority brand, flourishing. I mean, it's already reached states that I've never even been in before. So yeah, I just want to just keep hopefully praying to God that he keeps me creative, he keeps me disciplined, he keeps me going, and he keeps me doing the hard stuff. I've been procrastinating on the hard stuff, the behind the scenes, writing my business plan, trying to get loan for micro vendors, and I've been procrastinating on that part of the things. So that's my goal, to just get more disciplined with that.
We could go so deep. Just so many things that just popped into my head, but we're gonna cut it short today because I need you back.
For sure.
But thank you so much.
No problem.
Before we get out of here, it's called Get It Off Your Chest. It's just anything and everything that you need to say to your supporters, to your people, to anybody that maybe one of those motivational ones that you haven't said yet that people can take with them from this interview.
Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl, I am Kia. First and foremost, I really want to thank my supporters, everyone who has supported me. Also, shout out to the OEAs because that's coming up.
Yes.
And people have really been supporting with Best Clothing Brand and also Businesswoman of the Year.
Yes.
I've been getting so much love from that. People DMing me, screenshotting the process of that, and I've been posting it on my story. So from the bottom to the top of my heart, I wholeheartedly want to thank everyone who's ever purchased a shirt, everyone who's ever shared anything, everyone who's reposted, just sent me DMs, text messages, words of encouragement for me to keep going, because without y'all, like, it's really hard, especially days where, you know, you struggle with, should I go on, what's next, and things of that nature. For anyone who is starting a business, who have started a business, who don't know what to do, is discouraged, and I just say keep going, man, keep going, even on the hard days. If you feel like no one is paying attention to you, if you're not getting any likes, no shares, no one's buying your stuff, you know, still put yourself out there, work with yourself and with what you got, rock your own brand before you expect anybody to else rock your stuff, and keep God, man, get God, get God in your life, because he has changed my life and he is changing my life. So make time for God, and as always, keep yourself as a high priority, and gotta put me first, Lucius.
And it's the King T Network. We out here.